Enjoying your day thus far. It's Shay Seeking the American Empress, and I'm back with another video. So, and again, I'm an oracle of God or a seer of God, a living God energy. Okay, I am not a tarot reader, but I do know that the tarot is in the Torah, and I do know that we are here to tell her story because his story sometimes lies. All right, and the story of America. Okay, and we talk about things again on this channel that are past, present, and future, things that are seen and unseen, things that are sensed, and things are just known. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this, but I will keep on. I can't get out of my head when it says that they seen the nakedness and covered up this person with a robot son. I feel like this might be a masculine energy. I mean, he may be feminine now, or his sister. This could be this unique energy because I seen a picture of this unique tarot with a young man that looked like this boy named Gino Robeson that I went to school with. But the Robeson looks a lot like the Janice Unpacked. They have the same lips, the same facial structure, things like this. This is a boy that, matter of fact, in school, I don't know, I was attracted to him in high school at some point in time, and I ended up I think this is when me and Taurus were maybe broken up or we hadn't met yet. And I ended up kissing this boy. I just wanted to kiss him because I thought his lips looked funny. And I did, okay? It was just like that. And I don't know if this is also the energy of somebody that, again, from this town of dead people, somebody sent me a message, right, in a song. And the thing that stood out to me is, when you kissed me, you brought me back to life. So again, this is this energy of Christ being in a certain neighborhood or a certain part of town where somebody healed. That I feel like the energy of me being there alone or sharing myself in any type of way with these people would have rose these people from the dead. I feel like this is like cold-hearted energy. It's the same thing. I think it's like, I think this happened with two people at least. Okay, but they had to be already pure or they had to already be like good-hearted individuals at that time. But I feel like this might be the conglomerate. This might be the key to something because I feel like around that time, like these are other energies you have to realize that they play on the ignorance of God's children or God's people. So a lot of friends that you had around you when you were little or when you were growing up or whatever, they were plants. They were plants. Family members as well. Okay? They were going on a different frequency here, knowing things that you didn't know and keeping them from you. Rather, this is just them being conduits of this energy, or they actually knew and they were smiling in your face and all the time they want to take your place. So that may be why we picked up on the fact that Samson was a big, strong person, right? Delilah wanted to know what his power was. He may have told her something, but it might have been his power was his actual hair or the hair that he cut off. That would be me, possibly. All right. Or this could even be me this time assessing the energy around me and maybe partially, or it would seem like to the public that I was trying to cut off my person. But this is me fending myself for myself, not giving a fuck what nobody think. Because this is my house, this is my home, this is myself, just like somebody else has the right to have that. And I don't have time to play with nobody. Just in case that shit is going on, we just need to go ahead and get it out there. But again, you have to look at this at many different levels. If you can't do it, then I guess it really don't matter, or you don't matter anyway. When it comes to what these people are going to do. Okay? So I'm running back to that energy because I'm like, wow, because those were really close friends. That was a really close friend to my brother, my brother-in-law, Joshua, okay? And it makes me wonder, who are these people? What happened? You know, they were in the music. They were trying to get into the music industry at that time. And I think that some of the people that I used to be in my neighborhood with growing up in the southern part of the city were, you know, working with them with music and stuff like this. So I wonder, it's just something about the music industry and somebody finding out about something here. And I feel like, I don't know, I just didn't get the information or something. We have this heartbreak here. So this could be, again, I could be the father. Or if the father is, I am in the father and the father is in me and these people around me know that, these spiritual beings that can see on the other side, then again, if they uncovered the father nakedness, that could mean that they uncovered my nakedness. So again, that would mean that God or a living God energy and these people are exposing things of heaven. So if my life is supposed to be secluded and secret and confidential and these files are supposed to be tucked away, that means because the Father is in me and there's nothing that I'm doing that they supposed to be exploiting or sharing with the world, even if they think that they're uncovering my nakedness or my body count or something like this. If I'm in the Father and the Father is in me, then again, that vassal is shared. So if somebody is trying to show something about whatever that is, then they're already a sinner and they've been cast down. Because again, the Father will hold himself in the Holy Spirit thinking that these people respect that. But I guess they didn't. Hold on one second. So again, like I said, they might have taken my identity or something like this and changed it out. But I wonder what this, let's see if we can pull a little bit to see if we can pull on the current energy to see what the nakedness was in the first place. Okay? They could be lying, saying that I'm controlling, superior. No, I'm just standing my grounds. I'm not infiltrating that on anybody else. It should be. It should be. And I hate when people say, oh, you think you holier than thou. Well, against you doing these things, yeah, because I'm not doing those things to people. Okay? Somebody could be reckless or God complex. This could be somebody saying this about you, and that's what they have. But again, they got money or they're in the industry or they have connections already, so they're able to implement this without question. They're able to go behind the scenes and still function with these people and make plans and do these things or whatever. Secret meetings and all this shit against the chosen one or Christ, which is sexual immorality. Okay? So again, this could be something about trafficking here with this Two of Cups. Somebody taking somebody's seed or their children or something like this, doing something covert with these energies. And these could be some jailbirds, okay? Now, again, jailbirds today don't have to be actually in jail. They'll just put you in mental prison and you won't really know what's going on in the world. So, again, when I first went through my awakening, I was connected to the higher ups, world leaders and shit like this energetically. I was that conduit, but I feel like they found some kind of way to downcast me by implementing or forcing or sneaking, trying to show. This is all they have to do. When we talk about these shootings, I hope y'all know that this is talking about somebody getting a camera in your house sometimes and taking a picture of you in an inappropriate way. You can be sleeping with your own husband and they put this online, then you're a whore. Nobody's waiting to say who's the husband. They can know it's your husband. It doesn't matter. They got you in a vulnerable situation. They put it online. People are going to, if it's public, they may even say that you put it up there yourself, but you didn't. That's all they have to do to discount you is that's why I said it's the most intimate thing ever for you to think that you're in your house and you don't ever have to worry about somebody watching you or putting cameras in there. So the day that you wake up and you actually realize that this could be like Rico energy or something like this, or one of these operations that they put on like, a Martin Luther King or a Larry Hoover, you didn't think of yourself in that light. But again, because they didn't want you to see, they didn't want you to see, if there was support at that time, they didn't want me to see it. So that changes everything. You can have all the support in the world, but if ain't nobody showing up to work with you, then that don't mean nothing. You don't know who to give homage to. You don't know who to say thank you to. And then you look like an ungrateful person that has superiority instead of people that's on one accord working towards a certain mission. I mean, I could be a psychiatrist, dude. I know the psychiatric motives and moves of killers, leaders, all the way down to neighborhood people, all the way down to family men. I mean, I just know. So, I don't know everything, but I just know I can read people like these. We don't need these cards. I've been doing it since I was a child. Somebody might have just gotten engaged or want to get engaged to you. Or this could be some kind of engagement, like a party, commitment, completion, a union, or something like this. I don't know. I'm seeing that two of what you call it, but I told you I've been feeling a little something in my tummy lately. I know that it ain't me. I've not been involved with anybody that could get me pregnant, or anybody, period. With my person, my spouse here, or supposed spouse that's in the house, and that's rare. So, not that it's nobody's business, but I just feel like, again, if somebody's trying to put something, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm not doing nothing wrong. But again, you don't have the right to do so. You don't have the right to exploit me in any kind of way, shape, and form that you want. And I told you, it doesn't matter if you got some stupid paperwork or documents. These people want to exploit you. They're going to exploit you. Okay? So we need to get off that shit. When you go to God and you go within, you know something. When you depend on man, like I said, things can be manipulated and shifted to go any other way. So again, I noticed that after they said the nakedness was shown, they put the Robeson on their shoulders. So this could be the illness, okay? I don't know. This could be also because I'm seeing that illness card with the man holding the girl with the measles or something on his shoulders. That's the card I just seen, but this could also be like a cloak or a robe or them cloaking themselves. They could have seen that somebody switched out my identity. And so they put this unpacked energy on their shoulder and carried that around as a golden calf instead of carrying around my energy. Or instead of exalting me or giving me what's due to me. I keep on hearing something about the treasury was supposed to be America's. Possibly to rebuild after something, a crash or collapse or something like this. Like they tell us one thing, but there's a spiritual essence to something. All right. And I feel like somebody dipped already in that, or there could be a trust fund or something like this. So somebody could have uncovered that somebody did that. And then they tried to change somebody's identity. Okay. Or change something like this. I don't know. Let's see what we might be talking about here. All right. Because I noticed that right after that, it starts saying these are the descendants. And I see Javan or something. I used to go to a school with a girl with that name. And there used to be a tarot reader. I can't remember what her name was. I really can't remember her name, but I know I put her on my board before. Really short hair. Like a short in stature female. I haven't seen her in a while. But I feel like that might be somebody's descendants or whatever in here. But like I said, I ain't never come here to descend. I'm only ascending. So again, a son, these people can't son me. Okay, a son is a descendant of a certain group. And again, I'm guessing we're going to have to, hell, I'm thinking about a daughter or a dower or a doubter. Could be like, I doubt it if you think you're trying to cast me down or cast me out. Always on top. So, and we know that in the Bible it says a man is to leave his mother and father and cleave on to his wife. So we got the Seven of Wands, and that's why I said I wonder if they have imposters among us in our homes. The stalemates that are in the likeness of our spouses so that other men can take advantage of that. Meanwhile, you thinking you're in a secure marriage and no other man should be able to tell you what to do or be in your house or do anything like this. And meanwhile, they had a different agenda, whoever they are. And we're going to put that shit to rest today. Okay? They could be a Cancer, Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Somebody could be two-faced. That's why they were flattering someone. Okay? But I feel like they don't want Israel to have a right to defend herself from these wands. So this could be you saying, stay away from me. I don't care. I don't care what you're calling me. I'm married. I'm divorced. You secretly erased me from my wedding and from my marriage license and put somebody else's name. Whatever it is, stay away from me. Stay away. I already have a wand. Yes, I'm here as a beacon of light to the world, but I'm not your person that you're going to poke and prod or do something to. And again, like I said, somebody's not respecting those boundaries. They want to be able to come and get the energy and act like you ain't shit to the world so that the world won't think that you need to be protected either, whoever they are. Let's see. So we're going to read some of these cards because we have a lot of them out here. And then I want to go ahead and go into whoever this is that stole this identity the other day with this father. It's not their father, but they took an inheritance. And somebody cut off somebody's eye or cut out your third eye. This could be a mother fister, a mother, sister, or some kind of complex like this. All right, they could have cut out the eye of wisdom. Okay. Something to do with Asia here. Okay. an old energy, and then something about unrequited love, showing unrequited love to someone. Okay. This could be a father or somebody that's not the father that's showing unrequited love. Okay, because the father's love has been, these might be fatherless children. You don't know who your fathers are, or your forebears, or the earthly parents that's supposed to be over you. Somebody else could have a contract on you now after this parent died. There's something about a connection between me and Trumpet, okay? And then also, like I said, the energy between the energy of the Allegra, Versace. But I feel like these people, when I speak on these things, these people have already claimed this, meaning that they should be going to jail if this is so, okay? These could be also people that are connected to me or whatever, or this is me, okay? The many different fabrics or layers that they've hidden from me all this time, okay? Somebody that is also, like I said, ascendant to the throne and possibly to another empire. Somebody that's in that has multi kingdoms under their belt, but these people in the community decided to rise up above the throne of God, celebrities and alike, and they have done something. Like I said, they could have brainwashed this man and took everything he had, including me. We got attraction very soon, and then we got city or house in reverse. So this could have something to do with the city, okay? Something to do with this whole empire thing with the lions, okay? The company or something could be going under here, okay? Matter of fact, I remember I told y'all that mayor in it's something about this Parham family, and the mayor in Chicago, when he was walking into the building for the first day they was recording that I could have sworn that was one of their cousins, Khadijah, okay, that was walking in there with him. And then it made me think about it because I remember that she got a role on that show as a sit-in. She was one of the people that was sitting, I think, in one of the offices or something when Lucius and them was having a meeting. I think that she was the one that got that spot. Okay, so again, like I said, these are like starving artists or something like this that could be used in this whole narrative to create this scheme around my empire or something like this. Okay, and they're just using, like I said, if they took this my father at a certain age and his girlfriend's children into the underworld once he got married to his Caucasian wife, would change everything. You know what I'm saying? That's giving me as above, so below. So any of the so-called black women that he dated, he could have took them into the underworld or a version of them. And then, you know, this is how, and I'm not saying this is just my family. This might be the narrative of a certain group of people that's on this plane. And so this is just the information that I get, which Christ is going to be bringing information that nobody else probably is. And if they do have it, they're not able to speak it. They have mouths, but they don't move, so on and so forth. So, yeah. It's definitely giving Vasiri and the other girl and her children, his first wife, I think, and then the girl from the Greens and her children, the differences that they were showing between the children and the love that he seemed to have between them. Let's see. So, wait, I think we did these already. We did squirrel, rabbit, and lemon. Yeah, we did these. This could be global. I'm seeing the globe here. Okay? Something could be global right now. Let me take that out, just in case. But the whole thing was, you know, to kick out this red energy or this flame energy or fire sign energy. Okay? And they didn't ask. They just did it. So I'm not going to ask when I command it. Okay? Oh, we wanted to see what these were too. All right, I got to get my life together right here. Okay? I know they're not having a masculine energy be like a world energy or something and have them come in on my energy or do some foul shit, like I said, and then try to leave me pregnant or something defamed in my community, you know, and then somebody think that they're going to go and sit on my throne or sit on a throne somewhere and leave somebody as a single parent. Or this could be, I could be just definitely picking up on somebody else's energy here. But there's something here, okay? This is something here. A family could be trying to hide this, that they need their son to come in and steal my energy. This could also be, I know people after getting blood drawn from them, I know they can feel kind of woozy. So again, I kind of usually, when I wake up, I chart, damn, I slept the whole night. Or man, I only wanted to sleep this long. And last night I did sleep, I think, through the night. And then I did wake up when I realized, when I woke up and I jumped up and I ran to the back door. Now my back door got a deadbolt. It has another kind of big metal hunk of lock on it that latches over, and it's attached to the door, but it's also attached to the wall. And it's like a big latch thing that you can't, so people can't come in. And then it's got a bottom lock. But I noticed that my screen door was open, but it was open a lot more than it did the last time I went out there to smoke a cigarette. So I don't know if somebody was playing around in the energy. I don't know if they have secret lock openers or something. I don't know. But I do feel like I'm just feeling very woozy or something like this. It almost feels like morning sickness, but that would be impossible because I haven't, like I said, been with anybody that would be able to do that. So, or in a long time like that, okay? So, again, we're going to just document this shit because ain't nobody else going to tell this story. I'm going to tell you that right now. All right, so people say, oh, you tell too much information. No, because you don't want people to match up the fact of what y'all doing and what somebody is not doing. So again, if you want to make somebody's life public, then hey, what? Okay, so then you must be chopping up the stuff to make it look the way you want it to look. You're not showing the full version of what I'm talking about over here. All right. So yeah, we got kicked. So these people could have want to kick somebody out of a neighborhood or something. Somebody might be mixing something up with somebody's DNA, or somebody could have tried to poison somebody, make something here. All right. Somebody could be trying to make these greens not green. If we got green and blue and yellow, what did blue and yellow make? Let's see, because I'm going to just act stupid for a minute. Let's see if we can figure it out what these colors would make. Oh, my stomach, y'all. Give me a second. Yellow, blue. Okay, well, yeah, we know that, but oh, maybe this is representing it already mixed up in here. Let's see, yellow, blue, and green. They're probably still the same thing. Blue and yellow are both primary colors, yeah. Together they'll create green. Secondary color, the most, okay, mixing blue and yellow, yeah, okay. So mixing blue and yellow, you're going to get green, but I was just thinking about, so that must be what this is, okay. That's the end result, okay. All right, so this could also be the sun and moon. Taking something from the sun and moon, or somebody, this could be two separate compartments. Or this could be like when Jesus said you got to get from the water and the spirit. Okay. This could be also from the water and the sun. Like the waters and the sun. Democrats and the sun. The Democrats in the sun, the stars in the sun. I don't know. Oh, I need a Canada Dry. Or maybe not. I don't know why I don't like that. I think French Montana is in that Canada Dry commercial, and I don't like that commercial. I feel like there's some hint of some kind of sensual nature there. Somebody's definitely trying to take advantage of somebody's not being able to see, or the fact that they've created a blockage for somebody. And they think somebody dumb. No, it's just what they did would be impossible. It's probably a miracle that I'm able to even think for myself right now. Crabs in a barrel. Okay. Let's see. You know, to be honest with you, I don't know how they were able to do whatever this is that they done done. To be honest with you. Guess it wasn't for me to know. They feel like this is their legacy. But I never had one in the first place. And this is mine. It's like I'm the one that did the fucking work. Got some shit out the mud. What do you mean? But I guess they saying it wasn't the right shit. But like I said, this lets me know this was something that was premeditated. And somebody actually could have used my energy being around these people. Oh, excuse me. In order to allot them. So if I'm already a magical being, I told y'all, I feel like it was when my father, somebody's father's nakedness, or somebody could have seen their friend's nakedness. This could be, oh shoot, I just broke these glasses. This could also be, okay? Because I don't think this is a father here. All right? But again, I told you guys, this is a case of missing identity. Okay? Because the first thing that came to my mind is also seeing his father nakedness. You know, this could be a curse or something, actually, because what just came to my mind, excuse me, of the dark races, came to my mind is when my friend found out that her father was drinking and hit this man and killed him in this hit and run. But I really feel like, again, when I read that newspaper article, I was picking up the fact that whoever that was, could have been somebody's father. So this could be also, like I said, the killing of a father or my father that was covered up in the name of something else in the newspapers. Because like I told you, my dad and her dad look a lot alike. If we talk about Title 42, this could also be, okay, I'm hearing fathers and daughters. So this could also be something to the point, since I'm older, though, than my friend, this could also be either this person was cloned or twins, or this is the actual father figure that got sent down to Mexico back in the 80s, probably didn't really die, and also shared a bond with someone there. Okay? I doubt it, but this could be it. But then that means that even if this was what they did to state the claim, I'm finding out that was treasonous, and this is somebody trying to kill their other person, so that family gets cursed, and they get dropped down from the positions that they're in. Now, because again, if I was I'm 42, 43, okay? So then that means that, is it Title 24 or 42 or 43? That there could have been something here, like, again, this father could have got found out for, father figure or something, could have got found out for being with his son's wife. I don't know, y'all. Well, let's see. But that would mean that the youngest sister is putting spell work and also doing something to damage the older sister, or taking things from her sister. If this is the case, I mean, I'm just taking this shit real deep, because some of us, like I said, some people could be clones and splicing shit like this. I doubt this is what this is, but this is what I'm picking up, y'all. I got to speak on it. Okay, I'm not here to lie, manipulate, or nothing like this. Okay, but then again, we don't know if those children, like I said, that original person could be already dead and gone. They made a clone, and then those children. So if Ham is the progenitor of the dark races, there's something about Africa and Mexico. And again, that could be what this is, okay? Somebody found out about the nakedness, about that, okay? Or somebody could have found out what somebody was doing. I don't know how these men's mind work, okay? Or if they're men at all, they could be feminine energies in a masculine vessel. But something was meant to keep me in the darkness or the dark about something. Why? You only do that to the most powerful person, or the one that's supposed to be in authority. So there's no other reason for a father to blind his daughter or his child. You understand what I'm saying? So then this person could have seen what I had created amongst myself with my family and took this masculine and gave it to this half sister, fake sister, or gave it to his girlfriend's children. You know, it's some shit like this here. Okay. And I really feel like we're dealing with clones. So again, once somebody is cloned, they're not the real person. So they're exited possibly out of something. I don't know. And I feel like this goes for everybody else except for me. I'm fucking just different than everybody. And that's just all what it is. This could be a narrative that somebody is trying to push here. Okay? Like I said, with the senses, they were moving these people around. You never know. How me and this friend ended up being best friends on that corner and meeting each other and being best friends from that point forward. I don't know. Barely having any arguments. I don't know. Same thing with my masculine. Barely having any arguments. I don't know. Why did this awakening happen right now? I don't know. This might have something to do with tribal code or some kind of organic thing that happened with some of these tribes. But from what I know, this person ain't said that she my sister. Nobody, you know, there's nothing there that says this. Okay? There's no reason to even think this. This could be just two different tribes that have the same type of phenotype that's on the same lands. I mean, if you draw back, you know what I'm saying? If you look at it like this on the outside looking, I mean, if you're here looking on the outside, you got like 300 and something ancestors, right? Main ancestors, probably even grandfathers and grandmothers and shit. Okay? On all the different spectrums. But if you pull it in closer, everything kind of generates from the same tree or something like this. Okay? And the darker the flesh, the deeper the roots. Okay? So, huh? Okay, hold on one second. So, I'm just trying to see how somebody could piece together something. So then if I also then seen a vision where my friend told me about running over this girl, she was jealous of this girl messing around with her boyfriend, and she caught them and she ran the girl over with her car. Now, I wasn't there, okay? But when I should have known my gifts were heightened at that point because I already had been pretty damn near psychic or a Gnostic. But maybe not so much a seer. And I feel like when she told me about this, I think we were on the phone and I could actually see the girl crushed by the car or hit by the car. And I could see her arms kind of like twisted all up or something like this, okay? In a vision, like that Raven Simone shit, like swoop. And I'm just like, oh. Like, because I thought it was just like, oh, like the person was just on the hood of the car. I think she was saying she was hanging on there. Yeah, she got tangled under the wheel a little bit. But like the way she explained to me was like, oh, it was just nothing. You know, I'm just imagining like, you know, somebody was like on the door trying to get you out and then you start driving and, usually if somebody pull off with somebody hanging on the door, like, wait a minute, bitch, or something, that the car just gonna knock the person's arms out the way or something. But no, what I seen when she told me the story was the girl crumpled up, folded up like a damn folding chair underneath the car. Okay? Crunched up or whatever. So like I said, you know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So again, somebody could have seen, okay? Maybe the fact that I seen this person, this neighbor, or this so-called friend, or this possible, our families meet somewhere way deep down in ancient times. When I seen this nakedness, okay, they could have put a curse or a binding thing on me, or they could have replaced my identity right then with this unpacked energy. And this person has been doing something in my name this whole fucking time. So when I'm already 10 years in the game with the whole Bible history, whoop-de-woo, here come this person that come on the scene with a full-blown documentary about hands in the cookie jar. But nobody in the indigenous community knew who this person was. She just plopped on the scene with this documentary. Okay? So this, what I'm saying about this Sekhmet Basset energy, want to be Sekhmet, the big cat, but it's really just a little cat, a copycat. Could be a black cat. This could be also these people that was been in honor when we look at that black cube that in the Middle East that these people are walking around all day or praying to, because somebody had a different type of lifestyle. Okay, somebody had a different type of lifestyle. So again, that the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, the something the flesh, and the deeper the roots, and then the sisters on welfare. So that's 3 different energies here. Okay, that's the chocolate energy of this unpacked energy. That's my skin tone. And then we got the sisters on welfare. At the time when Pac was coming, doing this in the 90s, a lot of Hispanic women were coming into this country and being on welfare. Black women had started turning their nose up to welfare and getting their shit together and wanting to do it on their own. So that means that there's a mix of black women and Hispanic women that the government or another higher agency has been working with over the past couple years. Okay, that they can have. Once you sign up for that shit, you signing up, you basically signing over your life possibly to these people, which could be why somebody illegally just signed me up for some food stamps and I ain't never signed up for no fucking food stamps, but they telling me I got some money that I didn't spend. This could have been also, like I said, this little free internet and shit y'all getting, free phones, that ties you to something else here. Okay, so I'm imagining that that's when they binded me. So when I'm telling you, the first argument me and my friend ever got into was about a year ago. Okay, they have probably recorded this, where this, I feel like this friend had to retreat to the big cat. She might be crazy. She might be, I seen her do some crazy ass shit, especially over a man. I done seen her get beat to hell over a man. You understand what I'm saying? And me jump in and try to fight this nigga. But when she said, I hear what your children is saying, and I know for good and goddamn well, she ain't talking to my children. My children would have told me if she was talking. I knew that they was recording me, one, without my permission and without my consent. Okay? I knew that there was a presence of the masculine energy, possibly the original one that was around them, or this father figure, or this trumpet judgment shit. Okay? And when she said, well, when you first moved here, you took, yes, when she said you took him from my person, my friend that lived around the corner named Mary, that made me think about Black Obsidian. That made me think about Black Obsidian, I think. Okay, which is another reader. But I don't know if I won't know what to call her. But so again, like I said, around 15 or something, we would have been when this shit happened with the father. So what I'm not, you're not even down here yet. Hold on a second. So what I'm saying is, somebody gonna have to be mad, and it ain't gonna be me. It's still my fucking empire. I'm still here. So this is something that's very strange. I don't even know where this shit is coming from today, because I feel like this has something to do with those ties. You never really know. You never fucking really know. This could have been something that was done. There could have been something that was done to me again by some of these people, and that's why they ended up being placed down there in hell. That's why nothing, you know, people are trying to get, what did they say the main thing? They're trying to get some kind of way of life. Well, damn, you got beautiful land down there. Why wasn't you able to produce anything? Because this is accursed people that they just let back in. And you think that they're telling you black people going to have to answer to these people. These are not the same, these are not the same energies. Okay? I feel kind of bad. But then again, I don't. Because I'm the child that might have been left out or mistreated or something like this, or never got this treatment or something like this. The one that they want to rewrite the story without, when I've never done anything but love these people and be. So I guess in the end, it really don't fucking matter. But the laws, all the shit that was broken, if these people have been doing this shit behind my back all this time, all of you can't even use the Bible. You can't even use it. Use something else, like terrorism or something. You can't use that. This is just a theory. They both had, I think, heart issues. Almost died. Like I said, there could have been no animosity, but possibly when these men went into the hospital for heart conditions, they could have been swapped out with something in the likeness of them. That's all. This could be a case of just them changing identities because there is some similarities there. So they could have tried to give my identity to this person, to this Candelaria energy, and take the light or dim the light of the shining star or the actual Christ energy. Because a candle can be blown out, but the Christ energy is going to shine on. Somebody keeps saying the river is in you. Yeah, but the power and authority in that Taurus energy is too. So this might be this energy. Okay, my sister is an Aquarius and my BFF is an Aquarius. So again, I'm seeing King David here in the Four of Pentacles holding on close to a pentacle on his chest. And then there's two pentacles on the ground underneath his feet. And then there's also one on his head. So this could be that whole energy where Beyonce might come into line. But like I said, these may be elements, okay? But the main energy is mine. And I'll be damned I take a back seat or don't get what the fuck is due to me and everybody else is. And everybody else had a certain treatment, a head start, help, assistance, some other kind of shit. And I had to do this shit on my own and get it out the mud and wake myself up. So I feel like these people know that they fucked up. So they turned, instead of helping me, they started to hinder and be crabs in a barrel because they broke so many codes and laws in the Bible or whatever the fuck they were using, universal laws and such, to try to keep me down or keep me back or crawl up over me or take something that belonged to me. Yes, when you get down here is when we will be leaving. Matter of fact, hold on. So yeah, these people think they're above the law, but they're not. Hold on.